What is up, you guys? It's me again. So I just want to come on here and tell you guys what I've been doing lately. Um, Tea is good and good for you. Um, this only has 77 mg of caffeine, so it's not a big deal. Um, so what I do on Instagram, on my Instagram, is I have several different pages on Instagram followed that I that post like luxury homes, really big houses, um, really dreamish homes that people only dream of having. Um, and they're very beautiful, very awesome, very beautiful. Humongous houses. They're really, 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 really cool. Um, I'll post another video of I'll get my other phone some other time and I'll record it on this one. I'll record me looking through the homes on Instagram, the pictures. So it does say in the Bible that Jesus prepares a home for us in a mansion for us in heaven. But when heaven descends onto earth, it will be the New Jerusalem. We are going to be able to build our own homes. We will be able to build our own homes ourselves. We'll have unlimited resources, unlimited time, eternities, unlimited time. Um, and it's just going to be really awesome. We'll be able to build our dream homes. So yeah, and the things we'll be able to have inside of them are going to be the things that are only of God, holy things, nothing that goes against God, like no GTA 5, nothing that's violent, no violence, because what do you think violence does in the world? I keep installing and uninstalling GTA 5 because I keep feeling that God is leading me away from playing that. And He is. That's true. God doesn't want me to play Grand Theft Auto 5. He doesn't want me to blow other players up um, with proximity mine or rocket launcher or whatnot. It's too violent. What do you think? What do you think that does to the world? It desensitizes us. And then when we see on the news that another school has been shot up, we don't care as much. And that's not good. That is not good. So stay away from those violence. You're promoting, you're endorsing, you're encouraging it when you partake in it. You can't just say, "Oh, okay, well then I'll play GTA 5. I just won't commit a crime. I just won't commit any crime. I'll turn on passive mode the entire time I play, and I'll have the TV mute so I won't be able to hear the NPCs cussing or saying like God, taking God's name in vain or anything, saying the disgusting things that they have, that they say on there." But let me tell you this. Let me ask you this question. If you play Grand Theft Auto 5 and do everything I just mentioned, passive mode so no other player can kill you, and so you can't attack or use any of your weapons on any player or NPC. Mute the TV so you won't hear NPCs cussing and everything. Um, Let me tell you. Let me ask you. Do you really think that will work well? No, it won't. You want to know why? Because it's impossible. Um, Grand Theft Auto is the only game that I know of that you're able to drive around the streets and that the streets have working lights, street lights, traffic lights. That's right. Yeah, have working traffic lights that have other cars, NPCs parked at them. So let me tell you this: if you speed in GTA 5, just something as simple as speeding, guess what? You're endorsing speeding in real life without even knowing. You're endorsing, you're encouraging, you're promoting it. You're partaking in it. So just doing something as simple as speeding, and that's impossible. You can't be in a really fast car on GTA 5, like a T20, or a Pegasi Reaper, and then zoom down the street, even with your TV muted, passive mode turned on. You can't do that still because it's still endorsing illegalism. You're speeding. It's endorsing speeding. It's encouraging speeding. So you can't do that. So it's just best to stay away from GTA. And here's the thing. Let me ask you this. Did you know just playing GTA 5, even despite all the things I just mentioned that you have turned off, just even if you could just follow the traffic lights and whatnot, just playing that game means you're approving of it. That you're approving of it, even if you're not going to do anything bad in it. You're just by playing that game, simply playing the game itself. That's it. Guess what? You're encouraging it. You're encouraging, without even knowing it, you're encouraging everything that goes on in the game. The violence, the cussing. There's even prostitution in the game, and that's really bad. It's almost like an X-rated game when you do that crap. So don't stay away from GTA 5. Let me tell you, stay away from it. It desensitizes you, and you're encouraging it when you're playing it without even knowing it. So stay away from Grand Theft Auto 5. Stay away from horror films. That's not the way to pass the time before the rapture happens. You know what the best way that I can think of to pass the time before the rapture happens? Making videos like these. Encouraging other Christians and getting the unsaved saved by spreading the way of salvation to them. That is the best. That's the first best way that I can think of to pass the time before the rapture. The second best way is playing games that aren't really that don't have violence in them, or sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, that don't have violence in them at all, and or basically, and watching things just watching things that are healthy to watch, that are good to watch, that don't desensitize you, like Christian movies. Sorry. I'm getting sleep deprived. I'm getting sleepy, and I act weird when I'm sleepy. Just fill your minds up with the Word of God. Fill your minds up with things that are godly, rather than things that are ungodly, like GTA 5. Things that are godly, like the Bible, documentaries of Jesus Christ. Go to the bookstore and go to the Christian aisle and tell your flesh, nope, we're not going to the comic book aisle. We're not going to the manga aisle. We're not going to the pornography magazine. I don't even know for sure if they have those at the bookstore. Um, tell your flesh to not do all that. That tell your flesh we're going to the Christian aisle. We're going to the Christian aisle. We're going to get a great book that brings a lot of faith to me. That's that. So yeah, that's the way to pass the time before the rapture happens. Um, we're called and commanded by God and Jesus to spread the word, to go into all the world and preach the gospel. So yeah, you guys, I'm going to Ichiban Con Anime Convention in January, and guess what I'm going to bring with me? I'm going to get more of them on Amazon Prime, but they have, on Amazon, they have these little pamphlet things by Billy Graham called Don't Be Left Behind. And it explains what you have to do to be saved, and nobody deserves to go to heaven. We are all guilty of sin and deserve to spend eternity in the lake of fire. How to get saved and everything like that. So I'm gonna pass them out to people at Ichiban Con, or I'm gonna I'm just gonna give them out and put them down places. And what you do before that, though, you pray over them and say, God, if anybody picks this up, please make sure that they don't throw them away before reading it first. At least God let them make a decision for their salvation, whether or not they are going to agree to get saved or not. But just don't just let them pick it up, see what it says, or like the title of the pamphlet says, and then throw it away without even opening it up and reading. And most will do that. Let me tell you, it's sad, but most will do that. So I hope you guys enjoy.